You're listening to KTWR, broadcasting from the beautiful island of Guam. Our program is heard each Sunday at 10:26 Coordinated Universal Time, broadcasting on 15200 kilohertz in the 19-meter band. Coming up next is DXer Diary. This is KTWR, Agana, Guam, where hope knows no barriers.
To the 19th episode of our favorite program, DXer's Diary. It's a weekly show for DXers all across the world, produced for Transworld Radio by Arun Kumar from Chennai in India, and presented this week by Lauren Libby from the USA. In this 5-minute program, we'll be trying to bring you happenings in the world of radio, listeners' logs, band scans, and the history of various popular radio stations across the world. You know, every shortwave radio enthusiast and DXer across the world would be keen to know the details about sunspot numbers and SFI forecasts, as these two factors play a very significant role in taking the radio signal from the broadcaster's transmitter to the receiver in the DXer shack. DXer's Diary has been broadcasting these details every week, which we hope is very useful to DXers around the world. The sunspot number this week is 15, the SFI forecast is 80, and the A index ranges from 5 to 9. For the past few weeks, we've been listening to the history of various popular radio stations around the world, and this week we'll be listening to the history of Scandinavian weekend radio. According to a write-up by Trevor Taiwan, posted in the Scandinavian Weekend Radio's website, history is as follows. The idea and the birth of Scandinavian Weekend Radio, or SWR, was the brainchild of a group of 9 radio hobbyists. Between them, they had many years of experience in DX listening, ham radio, free radio, electrician and scanner radio. You know, the association between Scandinavian Weekend Radio, SWR, is in English the Association of Supporting Alternative Broadcasting. Some of the original founder members are still actively involved with the development of that radio station and continue to broadcast from the station on a regular basis. The association was founded in December of 1999, and in only 10 months, the founding group members planned and built the radio station, which became known as Scandinavian Weekend Radio. And its Scandinavian private shortwave station, in the time that the radio filled out the license forms, built the transmitter devices and the studio equipment, and the location for the station was in an old, disused chicken farm. Can you believe that? On Route 66, just north of Varat in western Finland. SWR is Scandinavia's first private purpose-built shortwave radio station. The original founding members of SWR were DJ Tex Miller, DJ Haka, DJ Frank, DJ Radio Jack, DJ Turo, DJ Lasso, Tech Isa, Janitor Pasai, Webmaster, BV Villa, and a new member DJ named DJ Madman joined the group at the end of 2000. Scandinavian Weekend Radio can be heard on 1602 medium wave, 5980 kilohertz, 6170 kilohertz, 11690 kilohertz, and 11720 kilohertz in shortwave. Listeners can get more information about Scandinavian Radio at simply www.swrradio.net. Listeners will email us the history of a radio station they know or they come across, and we'll broadcast it on DXer's Diary for the benefit of our listeners. I'd like to thank Mr. Mitsuyumo from Japan for emailing his valuable reception report. Your QSL card acknowledging the reception report is on the way, and I request you to continue emailing in your reception reports. Friends, we're at the end of the program now. Listeners can send their logs, band scans, reception reports, views, and opinion about the program of DXer's Diary to dxersdiary@gmail.com. I repeat, it's dxersdiary@gmail.com. We do urge our listeners to keep emailing the reception reports, as it really helps us as we program this program. We'll acknowledge your reception reports as early as possible. So until next week, this is Lauren Libby for Arun Kumar saying 73 and bye-bye.